Alright, so in this video we're going to be talking about Google Ads and GA4 and why having both is super important with making sure that you have all the data when you're making decisions on the ad side. So I'm just going to go over a few things here. First thing is some common mistakes as to why people are having issues with Google Ads and GA4. The first mistake would be linking but not importing conversions. So people link the accounts but forget to import GA4 conversions onto Google Ads. You can do this by going to Tools, Conversions, Import from GA4. You can select your key events like purchase or form submit. The second mistake is relying only on ads data. So with Google Ads, it only will really track the clicks. With GA4 setup, you're going to be able to analyze more in-depth behavior. So look at things like engagement time, bounce rate, scroll depth, and return visits, which is really important to understanding how people are using the page and what you can do to adjust it. Mistake number 3 is not using the right GA4 reports. Many marketers don't know where to look, so focus on acquisition, traffic acquisition, and filter by Google Ads, advertising and campaigns, and exploration. So you can build custom funnels or compare paid versus organic users. Mistake number 4 is not setting up events properly in GA4. So that is, basically not setting up the correct button clicks, the correct form submission, or the correct scrolls or engagement. You can do that using Google Tag Manager to track key actions, but make sure that those are actually set up so that you can make sure that you're getting all the data that you need. The second part of it is how to actually link Google Ads with Google Analytics. So in GA4, all you're going to do is hit Admin, which is this gear icon in the bottom. For e-commerce businesses versus local businesses, the setup may be different, so just keep that in mind. And from there, you're going to hit Product Links. All right, so now that you're in this bottom section, you can hit Google Ad Account, and this will allow you to link to the Google Ads property that you're looking for. And then don't forget to enable personalized ads and auto tagging, and then hit Submit. So that's how you do it in GA4. Generally for Google Ads, you want to go into the Tools and Settings location, go to Conversions, and import conversions from GA4. Then from there, you'll choose primary or secondary. Primary is used for bidding. And step 3 is verifying the links. So in GA4, if you hit advertising, campaigns should now show in Google Ads data. In Google Ads, you go to the tools and then linked accounts to confirm the connection. All right, so from there, part 4, which metrics should you use in GA4? The ones that we generally use are engaged sessions, bounce rate, time on page or average engagement time, conversion events, so that's set in GA4 and imported into Google Ads, ROAS or revenue if e-commerce is set up. If you're running a local business, this might not be relevant. So the next part is going to be some of the objections that we hear and the fixes to that. So an objection could be like, I linked the account, but nothing changed. So the fix for that is to make sure conversions are imported and used for bidding. Objection, GA4 is confusing. I agree, it can be. So try to use a custom dashboard to stick to 3 key reports: acquisition, advertising, and explorations. The data doesn't match between GA4 and ads. Differences in attribution models, time zones, and delays are all normal. So just make sure that you're regularly checking in and make sure your attribution model is consistent across both. Why not just use ads for reporting? Basically because you're going to miss bounce rate, scroll depth, multi-page visits, and assisted conversions that are crucial to making sure you make the best selection on your ads. So, the next part is going to be reconciling metrics between Google Ads and GA4. So if you've ever wondered why the numbers in Google Ads don't match with what you see in Google Analytics, you're not alone. This is one of the most common and confusing parts of using both platforms. I'm going to go over a few common mismatches. Number 1 is clicks versus sessions. So the issue could be ads show 1,000 clicks, but GA4 only shows 700 sessions. So why this is happening is not all clicks lead to a session. Sometimes a user bounces before the GA4 tag loads, user has the JavaScript blocked, or is using ad blockers. A fix for that is checking the GA4 tags are firing properly using Google Tag Assistant. Also, look for any redirect delays between ad click and final URL. The next thing is conversions are not showing in Google Ads or GA4. The issue is maybe you see purchases in GA4 but not in ads. Why this may be happening is because you have set up conversions in GA4 but didn't import them into Google Ads. The fix for this is going to Tools, Conversions, and Import from GA4. Set them as a primary and they should guide bidding now. Another issue is different attribution models. The issue, the ad says 20 conversion, but GA4 only says 10. Why this is happening is Google Ads often use last Google Ads click, while GA4 may default to data-driven or cross-channel attribution. The fix for this is in GA4, go to Admin, Attribution Settings, and switch to last click to compare apples to apples. Another issue we see is time zone differences. The issue is you're seeing different totals per day. Why this is happening is GA4 and Google Ads may be using different time zones. The fix for this is to align both accounts to the same time zone in their settings, or account for a 24-hour delay in analysis. The last issue that we see is conversion window differences. The issue could be GA4 counts conversions longer after the ad click than the ad allows. The fix for this is to check the conversion window in Google Ads. The default is 30 days and compare it to GA4 event timeline. So to wrap things up, linking Google Ads and GA4 is step 1. Making sure that you link and upload GA4 conversions and conversion properties is very important. And making sure that you look at GA4 data in addition to Google Ads to get the best idea of what people are doing and how you can make changes to your Google Ads to make them better. If you've linked the accounts but never used the data, go to GA4's advertising report today and see what your visitors are actually doing. We grow e-commerce businesses with better Google and Meta ads, so if you're struggling to see a return on your Google or Meta ads, click the link in the description to schedule a free consultation today.